So I'm super excited. This is the first Zoom after conference, which I'm hoping everybody watched conference this past weekend, whether you watched it at home, you had your own watch party, or you actually came to Florida. But I'm super excited to go over a lot tonight. Obviously, like my team knows that I go over housekeeping at the beginning, and then at the end, we are going to talk about conference, some aha moments, and just get super pumped up and excited for 2021 because so many amazing things are happening this year, and I'm just super excited, like genuinely excited for literally everyone on here. So if you guys have more people on your team, you want to open it up to like more people, you totally can. I don't care at all. But okay, general housekeeping. We all know the drill. Being CQ is so important. Whether you're running an 80 BD auto shipment or you have 150 personal bonus volume with customers. So if you are not CQ on the 26th, make sure that is your first priority and you get CQ. Obviously, you can't set up an auto shipment anymore. So you're going to have to get the customers if you didn't run an auto shipment. 150 BV, 150 in sales, however you want to say it. Make sure that is your first priority so that you get a paycheck next month. It's like a non-negotiable. You join this business to make money, and a part of the ways you make money is by signing customers and making sure that you're CQ so that you do get that paycheck. And then obviously you can move on to bigger and better things like helping others get paid, hit promotions, earning bonuses, all those things. Charts need to be out all week long. Update them, have them out, stare at them. Your charts are literally your roadmap to success. If you don't have your chart out, how do you know what you need to do? I tell my girls this all the time. You have to fill in the boxes with DTs. You want to fill the boxes with volume. Like that's how your girls are going to promote. That's how you're going to promote. And if you don't have your chart with you, whether it's like digitally or on a piece of paper, whatever works best for you, what are you doing? So make sure you have your chart out and you're staring at it all the time. Honestly, I feel like if your chart's empty and you're staring at it, it's just going to motivate you to fill it in. And then obviously work on new charts, whether it's like ruby, emerald, diamond, double, triple, like whatever the case may be. So charts out all weekend long. Same thing with volume too. Make sure your chart is updated with the correct volume. Volume ran on the 25th this month like it normally does. So make sure you have your volume updated and you know where you're at for your girls promotions, for your own promotions, fast starts, everything. Like all of that stuff is so important. So make sure you have that updated so you know how much you need to maintain, promote, fill a 400 box, get a fast start, get it cab, literally whatever the case may be. Make sure you have that stuff organized and updated and you're staring at it all week long because it's month end. There's like a week left, which is plenty of time to promote, to maintain, to fill your to get your fast starts, your cabs, literally everything. Shopping sprees too. There's so much time. Anything can happen in the last week of the month. And if you're not new, like you know that. If you are new, it's true. So another thing too, daily tasks. Those are non-negotiables. We all know this. I'm not going to go into detail about them, but it's a non-negotiable to be posting on your stories, your feed, following people to build your audience, unfollowing people to make sure your ratio is good. To be messaging people. Cold messaging is not scary. I promise you, it is not scary. So make sure you're getting those messages out too. You're planting those seeds. You're talking to new people every single day because regardless of whether they sign up with you on the spot, which is amazing, or if they don't, they're going to sign up with you in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months. I've had customers sign up with me a year later. So it's super important that you're sending those messages, you're following, you're posting, you're following up with people. A lot of people don't order until Fridays when they get paid. So make sure you have your follow-ups ready to go too. And yeah, getting on TikTok as well. I know TikTok is like still kind of new to a lot of people, but if you're not using TikTok, you need to get on TikTok and start using it because that is literally how a majority of people are signing LCs and DTs right now. So it's super important that if you see something that is working for others, that you kind of jump on that wave and you start doing it too. And do not get me wrong, working on Instagram and Facebook, Snapchat, wherever you're working, like all of that stuff still works too. But you have to move with the times. And if people are moving towards TikTok and showing you guys that you can go and enroll 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 customers and distributors from TikTok, like why not get on TikTok and do that too? I literally made like 10 TikToks today. They don't have to be perfect. That is not the point of TikTok. TikTok is not meant to be perfect. You're supposed to be yourself and just have fun and be stupid. So make sure you're doing TikTok too. All of those things are non-negotiables. So other announcements too. Pick 2 and Pick 3 is still available, obviously, so make sure you're really pushing that with your customers because it really is a great deal. They're saving a lot of money, and the BV is really good too for us. So making sure you're pushing that Pick 2 and Pick 3 promo, upselling, everything. We obviously have 2 new products, the Slimming Gummies, which I still haven't gotten mine yet. They're coming, but I got to try some this past weekend when Nicole was here, and they're literally so good. I don't like gummies at all, but the Slimming Gummies are so good. It literally tastes like a freaking fruit snack, and I don't like gummies. I don't. I hate the texture of them, but I actually will eat these because they taste really, really good. There's results coming out for them already. People are seeing results literally within a week. So I just want to like clarify something that I like found out today, which maybe you guys knew. If you did, that's a great. For the Slimming Gummies, you can take them two gummies a day or 4 gummies a day for maximum results. So I don't know if anybody knew that you could take 4. Me and Nicole saw posts floating around that people were saying like taking 4 gummies a day. I went and looked at the product info. It does say 4. So you can literally finish like a whole bottle in a week, which is fine, but that's how people are seeing these amazing results in literally a week. Like they're losing inches within a week. So make sure you guys are upselling, following up with, promoting Slimming Gummies. It's a huge game changer. And yeah, don't forget about that. 2 gummies a day or 4 gummies a day. However, like whatever goal they have, like that's what you want to work with. So like for me personally, I'm probably just going to stick to like 1 or 2 gummies a day. But if obviously someone has a super huge goal and they want to lose a lot of weight, they should probably do 4. Then Skinny Tea. We dropped a brand new product, Skinny Tea. We have a lemon flavor, a rosé flavor. I haven't tried that yet. It's coming. I ordered that when it dropped, and I'm sure you guys did too. If you have not ordered the gummies or Skinny Tea, you need to go and order the gummies and the Skinny Tea. It's a tax write-off. It's for your business. It's going to help you get customers. It's going to help you make money. You can share your results, send more customers, make more money. So make sure you guys order these products and you become a product of the product. You can share your own testimonies and results and experiences with the products. So it's super important to always be using the products. But it's a lemon flavor and a rosé flavor. Again, make sure you order it if you haven't. And I've heard from my friends who actually got to try it this past weekend that they both taste amazing, okay? So I'm super excited for both of them. It was so funny at conference. The guys were like all about the rosé flavor and the girls were about the lemon flavor, but there were still girls that liked the rosé too. But it was really funny to see like Joel and Jared say how much they loved the rosé flavor Skinny Tea. And it targets bloating. So like, again, it's the new year. People want to look good and feel good. So we're always pushing those resolutions at this time. Summer's right around the corner. Skinny Tea helps with bloat. Slimming Gummies helps with taking inches off your waist. It's like the perfect combination along with like the coffee and TFX and all of our other like popular products. But we want to make sure that we start pushing both of these products because they're both amazing and I'm super excited for both of them. I personally don't like tea, but I found out that I like the tea better when it's iced. I don't drink sleepy tea hot. I actually drink sleepy tea iced, and it's still so good. It tastes like a green juice. So I'm really excited for these teas too because I love lemon and I obviously love rosé. Who doesn't? You can drink it hot or cold. But yeah, other announcements too. Oh wait, real quick. If you guys haven't already, make sure you download the Boards app to help yourself with customers. Okay, the product descriptions, the prices, the whole flow of conversation when it comes to PLCs. If you don't have the Boards app, message me or I can send the link or like somebody can share the link, whoever has it. A Triple Diamond actually like shared her keyboard, I think, that literally has like all the product info, the way she says prices, I think messages and everything. I have WordBoard and I have Boards. I literally have both. So make sure you get that if you don't have it already. And then Juliana, what is that app you downloaded today that you sent in the chat?
Okay, so it's this app. Sorry, I sound like absolute shit. It's called Productive, and it's only $15 for like a year. Like it'll offer it to you for $30 a year at like annually billed. But then if you like keep making your tasks and everything, then it'll like pop up like we do, like, oh, retail is this, but like you can get it for this. Like it'll give you half off. So it literally just like, it looks like this, like right there. It's just called Productive. And you tap on it. I'm gonna be real, I haven't done anything today. I've been sleeping all day, so don't yell at me. But um literally, like, I have different things. So like in the morning I have make my bed, journal, follow 100, unfollow 100, post on story, and then like you can change it to different times. So like there's morning, afternoon, and evening, and then the all day. I have like it lets you go up to like 6 different alarms, but like for post on story I have alarms for um sorry, hang on, that was a bad example because I don't have that many, but I know for like um yeah, okay, I'll do drink water. I know it's not like one of our tasks, but I have so many alarms for this. So my goal is to like drink 6 glasses of water. So I have an alarm for 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 4 p.m., and 6 p.m. So I'm like always getting like reminders or notifications to like do it. So if like say like I know I'm guilty of this, if you're just like, you know, you were gonna make 3 TikToks, but then you actually end up scrolling through TikTok, and then like all of a sudden it's 2 hours later, like at least you have this notification that's like, okay, what are you doing? Like do a task, and I'm like, oh right, duh, that's what I meant to do. So I don't know. I know I'm a person that like kind of needs structure, but I'm bad at making it myself or if like following it. So if it's right in front of me, like there's no reason to ignore it. So
Yeah, I love that a lot. So can you share it, like share a screenshot in the chat so we can like share it with everyone else? Um,
yeah, which chat do you want me to do?
you can do the conference chat and like the main, like your team chat, the push chat, whichever, and then I'll
I'll
send.
do all 3 of them. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, it's a really good idea to like you can obviously use the reminders app on your phone, but then she found this other app too that like literally sends you notifications for like the tasks that you should be doing. So there's no reason that you like can't do this business. You can do it around any schedule you have, first of all, but like this business is so easy between the tasks that we have, the boards, keyboard that was literally made with all the info you need for product info, pricing, and like messages, everything. And then this app too to help you stay productive, disciplined, and intentional. Okay. So she'll share it. Everybody will see it, get it if you want to. Give it a try.
Oh, really quick. Sorry, Kelsey. Do you guys want me to like share what I have for each time, or do you want to kind of just like do it yourself?
Can you maybe like send screenshots in the chat?
Yeah, like so like for each like
Yeah, you
timing.
can just show a few
Okay,
examples.
perfect.
Yay, thank you. I just wanted to talk about boards and that app real quick before we get into like everything else. So the new products, pick 2, pick 3. Okay, conference. This is like where more announcements were obviously coming. So they dropped business kits, okay? They're 60% off 21,000 business kits for $39, okay? That is a lot of codes. I think the last time, what did we have? Did they cap it at like 10K or something like that? Okay, yeah, 10,000. That lasted like a week or so. Like it lasted a pretty decent amount of time. So now it's at 21,000 for the year 2021. So there's no reason any of you guys, like even myself included, shouldn't be enrolling DTs. Like this is literally the moment to go mass enroll DTs. And for those of you who aren't Emerald, like this is your moment to go and enroll DTs. Even if you're not diamond, double, triple, any rank, whatever, go and mass enroll DTs with these $39 codes to really fill in your chart, start stacking your chart and just building your chart, helping girls on your team promote, helping yourself promote, and earning these bonuses, which we're going to talk about soon. So make sure you guys are really pushing, obviously, the pick 2, pick 3, the new products, and the business opportunity, because it's more important than ever right now, because once they're gone, they're gone. There's only 21,000 spots. For my girls, make sure you remember that Zoom we did at the beginning of this month on how to enroll DTs, how to attract DTs, how to train DTs. Like remember all those things that I said. If you need me to send the recording, I think I have it saved. I have to go look in Zoom and I can send it to you guys. But just make sure you keep all of that stuff in mind between, doing live posts, business posts, on your feed, on your story, doing TikToks, pre-recording your messages, okay? Like work smarter, not harder. Don't send voice messages over and over to people. Pre-record them so you can just send them without having to take the time to record like a 2-3 minute voice message every single time. obviously, like minus the personal parts. Your influencer applications, your milkshakes, literally everything. Like make sure you have that stuff all together and like ready to go, because I don't know when these codes are all going to be gone, but like it's super important that you're enrolling and that you're taking advantage of this so that you can promote too, your girls can promote, everybody's making money, everyone's happy, having fun, and like earning bonuses. And one side note too, if anything isn't making any sense, please make sure you ask your enroller. Please go to your upline, your leader, whoever enrolled you who's on the Zoom. Make sure you go to them and ask questions. I just wanted to throw that out there for like any newbies. Okay, so bonuses were announced too. So in the chat, I want to know who's promoting and like going emerald and getting bonuses, who's going diamond and going bonuses or getting bonuses, who's going double, anybody who's diamond plus, like, are you guys getting these stack it bonuses? There's literally so much money on the line right now. It's insane. For the bonuses, it's the same as usual. You have to have 6 personally enrolled LCs to qualify for your bonuses. And then obviously you promote that first month, you maintain the next month, you validate everything, you're good, you've got your bonus. So for any new DTs, it's the same for everybody. Everyone has until, okay, no, let me back up. For new DTs that enroll this month, the first month you enroll, you can earn a $300 Ruby bonus in your first 30 days. Anyone who's new that enrolls this month, you can earn a $5,000 Emerald bonus in your first 2 months, a $10,000 Diamond bonus in your first 3 months, and a $20,000 Double Diamond bonus in your first 4 months. Anyone who goes Diamond and above, you get up to $5,000 in stack it bonuses. For existing DTs, you have until February 28th, okay, so next month, to obviously go Emerald and get that $5,000 bonus, Diamond and get that $10,000 bonus, Double and get that $20,000 bonus, and again, a $1,000 stack it bonus. So just as an example, I hope I don't butcher this, but say you're brand new, you go Diamond next month, okay? You're gonna get, well, let's say you go Emerald this month, you're gonna get a $5,000 cash bonus, you go Diamond next month, and you get that $10,000 Diamond bonus. You're also going to get a $1,000 stack it bonus. So that's $16,000 total. Does that make sense? Like, this is how much money's on the line. Like, you guys can stack these bonuses and earn a lot of money between the bank it bonuses and the stack it bonus when you go Diamond. Obviously, if you join, like if any newbie joins this month and they get the Ruby bonus, the Emerald bonus, the Diamond, and the Double, that's $35,300 in your first 4 months. Like, that's insanity. Like, that's what's up for grabs. Even if you're not new, earning a $5,000 bonus, a $10,000 bonus, or a $20,000 bonus by next month, and stack it bonuses, like, there's so much money. Like, who wouldn't want to earn a bonus? Obviously, bonuses are not everything. They're not. Like, our main source of income is commissions. Like, that is what is most important. But the bonuses are a nice cherry on top. So between the bank it bonuses, the stack it bonus, your fast start bonuses, like, there's so much money to be made over these next couple of months and just in 2021, like, as a whole. Okay, there's literally so much money. So I hope you guys are super excited about that, because I know I am. And yeah, I hope that makes sense. And again, if you'd like need more clarity about the bonuses and the rules and the qualifications and the validations, like all that stuff, make sure you guys talk to your leaders. Like, get with your leaders, your upline, your enroller, whoever, and like make a game plan to talk about how to get this bonus. Whether you're brand new and you're getting a bonus this month or next month or in the next couple of months, like, talk to your enroller and upline and leaders and like get with them and make a game plan, and then go freaking run. Go enroll all the LCs, the DTs, run, promote, grab your bonuses, everything. Yes, you will run towards it. But that's it for the conference announcements, right? Like, I didn't miss anything between the business kits, the new products, the bonuses. Obviously, a lot of people, talked, and we're going to get into that. We're going to share some aha moments. Obviously, I'm sure my girls, you see a couple new faces tonight. So I'm super excited to have everybody speak. Who wants to speak? There's no pressure at all. And just have fun with it. I do want to go first and talk about my aha moment. So obviously this year conference was a little different. It was virtual. for anyone who is new, conference is usually in a big ass arena in Tampa, Florida, filled with like 20, 30,000 people. Like, it's insane. It works, literally takes over Tampa that entire weekend. But with COVID and all, everything became virtual, which obviously isn't going to stop Mark, and it works. Like, if that's what it comes down to, like, that's what it comes down to. So we had conference virtually this year. You got to watch it online, or you get to do a watch party in an Airbnb with some other people, make new friends, and just have a lot of fun. Like, that's what it was this year. But I can honestly say, even though conference was virtual this year, and like all the other years I have gone, it's been in person, I still got the same chills. I still had the same excitement. I still had so much fun, regardless of it being in person or online. And one thing I just have to say too, like our top leaders, our corporate staff, like obviously our Mark, our CEO, Mike, Pam, Cami, like they're all amazing for even doing this. And just amazing in general. All the top leaders too for like speaking on the panels and stuff, and just giving a lot of people, you know, giving us all the advice that we need to like run into 2021 and just be successful and make the most money and just be happy and have fun and just live our best lives. They're all truly amazing. So one thing that stood out to me at conference was Ashley Mayfield, which I'm sure a lot of you guys love Ashley Mayfield. Like, who doesn't? She's awesome. And she did her panel on duplication and systems, just duplication and systems basically. And there was like this 3-step process. And Mariah's clicking. Everybody loves Ashley. She's just awesome. Her energy is amazing. But she shared like this 3-step process for like duplication and like the overall system of enrolling a DT and just helping these DTs. And she just really preached like vision. And I feel like sometimes we get stuck with vision, like we don't know what's next, like we don't know what to do next, like we get comfortable, all that stuff. But she like really preached vision, cultivating vision, and just raising that next bar. Like, who on here like gets comfortable and complacent? I know I do, like I'll admit that. Like last year, like that was me, along with like other things that I had to learn. But you want to cultivate vision, you want to create culture in your team, you want to like meet new people and make new friends. Like, this is a business, it's literally all about friendships, fun, and freedom. Like, that's what it's all about. And it all comes down to you and like taking that first step to like make that kind of happen for yourself and your team. It literally starts with you, me, literally everyone. It starts with us. Another thing she said too was, you know, when it does start with you and you start leading by example, something powerful starts to happen when everyone is working together. Like, you create and gain so much momentum, and you gain new leadership, and your team just kind of explodes. Okay, like that's just what happens. And this is like her step-by-step process, which I've always wanted to know, because she's always talking about systems, right? Like all the freaking time. And I'm like, Ashley, what is your system? Like, what are you doing? Like, I want to know what you're doing that has gotten you to ambassador and working on your 2.0, you know? She's always talking about it. So I think she literally told us at conference. So just swimming down, creating that powerful momentum within your team. It starts with you, but then obviously it spreads. And then the last thing too was her house analogy. Sorry, people keep entering. Her house analogy, where like you want to be organized in your business 100%. Maybe we're not all super green and not super organized, but like you want to try to get organized with your business, with your team. Don't go into management mode. We joined this business to be our own bosses. We did not join this business to like manage people, drag people along, force them to do this business. Like, none of that. You join this business for you. And then obviously later on it does shift because you start building a team, like you're growing, it's just getting bigger, and it does become about them too. But we're not here to manage people. They have to want it just as bad as you do, you know? And if they don't, you can move on. There's nothing wrong with cutting ties, because she actually said if you tie, you die. Like, don't be afraid to, you know, move forward with or without people. And I think somebody else said, I don't know who it was, I think it was the older lady who spoke. I could be wrong. But like, when you join this business, it's normal to have a lot of people on your team at once. And then obviously, like when you get to the top, there's not as many people left. Like, that's normal. Actually, I think that was on the premiere Zoom, maybe. I don't know, but like somebody said that, and it's just so true. Like, you guys can't get caught up in like management, making people stay, making them want this business. Like, everybody has to want it for themselves. So basically there's 3 places in your house. You're at the front door, you're bringing everyone in. Like you're bringing these new DTs into your business all the time, right? Like you're the host, like you're bringing people in. And then you are in the middle of your house, like managing everyone, but like you don't want to go into management mode, like helping everybody build their businesses, helping people sign customers, helping people sign DTs, building their own teams, building that leadership, and just again momentum, explosion, like all those things. And then you have your back door to keep everyone in. Like obviously you want people to stay, but if people truly don't want this business as bad as you do, like you have to move forward. You have to let them out the door, out the back door, let them go, let them do their own thing. And you need to focus on yourself, letting those new people in, but then obviously working with the people who are in your house already, who want it, like working with them. Don't drag people along. Don't manage people. If people don't want it, just let them go. And with obviously all these business kit codes that we have right now, the 21,000 codes, this is everyone's time to bring in literally so many people into your business, into your organization, and to help so many people like change their lives physically and financially. Like this is your moment. Have fun with it. Go enroll people. Go help people. Help them get bonuses. Help yourself get bonuses. Don't go into management mode. Literally have fun with it. Train them. Be the best leader that you can be. You're going to grow and learn so much in this business, especially over the next couple of months and the next year. And if people don't want it as bad as you, you're not a bad person. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just time to let them go and keep moving with or without them. Because that's another thing too. I promise you guys, there's so many amazing things happening in 2021. And I promise you, because it's the company's 20th anniversary, you don't want to be left behind. You don't want to miss out on anything that Mark is doing for us. Our corporate team cares about us so much. And I can only imagine everything that they have in store for us over the next couple of months into the next year. And I promise you, you do not want to miss it. And now is the time more than ever to just freaking run and just go do the damn thing. Like that's just what it comes down to. So that was my aha moment. I like kind of rambled, I'm sorry, but it just put everything into perspective for me. Obviously, I will never preach it as good as Ashley does, but when she said it, I was like, yes, everything you say is just so right. It's so true. And I just love her so much. So now I'm going to have some other girls speak who were at conference in the Airbnb with me this past weekend. They're going to share their aha moments. Just introduce your name, like what rank you are, how long you've been in maybe, and then just your favorite part of conference, like your aha moment that, you know, stuck out to you and just gave you chills. I don't know who wants to go first. Ricky? Yeah.
I guess I'll go first. So I'm Ricky. I've been in the company for close to 4 months, and I'm a chartered Ruby. So this is my first conference ever. I don't really know the difference between a conference in person versus a virtual concert, but I'm sure that it is 10 times crazier. But anyways, I had a great time, and it was really nice to be around people who have the same vision. So I think that's super important to keep in mind, that a lot of people around you don't believe in this whole thing, because it does sound crazy to people. And even me, when I first started, was like, there's no way. And I guess this weekend for me, like, really was a game changer, because I'm literally in person with the people who are doing this full time. So for me, that was like super crazy to see. And going to Florida when I live in cold ass New York was definitely an eye opener for me to get my shit done, because I want to get the hell out of here. So if I could say anything so far for me, I feel like organization has been a big game changer for me. Like having a plan and a system. I feel like when I get off system, that's when I'm not getting things done, and people aren't just going to come into you know what I'm saying? So a system for me has worked really well. And then what else was it? Oh, and from conference, I really wish I can remember who said this, and I love her to death. And every time I hear her speak, I love it. I feel like her name might be like Tiana. I don't know. But she was talking about opportunity calls. And when you like start signing DTs, I feel like that's really cool to like give them the opportunity to learn about the business rather than like just texting back and forth. So I'm going to be Zooming a couple girls after this, and they're really excited about learning about it. And I'm hoping that they're going to do it. And last thing is speaking things into existence, to not keep saying I can do it and maybe I'll do it, just keep saying I will. And yeah, that's really all I have to say, as general as I can.
Yay, I love that so much. Yeah, Ricky's literally brand new and she came to Florida like no hesitation, shared the Airbnb with us. And I wish conference was in person, but it wasn't this year and that's fine. But we still had a lot of fun. We still made, the best out of it. And I'm super excited for you. I'm excited for everyone, but thank you for speaking. Who wants to go next? Kayla, yay! All right, so name, what rank you are, how long you've been in, everything.
All right, I'm Kayla. I'm a Ruby. I've been in for like 2.5 years. My first year, I didn't really like put any effort into it, but now like I'm ready to go. But okay. I totally forgot about the house thing at first, and that's so true about being in the front, the middle, or the end. Like that blew my mind. But when they say go to conference because it will change your life, this is why. When you're surrounded by so many people that like see what you see and like think what you think, it changes your whole entire life. Like the first couple times I went, we were at like the arena, and like just hearing everyone's story and everyone getting so excited, like that just fires you up and makes you want to run even further. Like, and they say like the 5 people you surround yourself with, like this weekend being with all these people that like I said before, like dream like you, envision like you, like everyone's stories, like that pumps you up to want to even like go faster and faster. So that was like some of mine. And like Mark even said, like it wasn't like an aha moment, but it like really like spoke to me. He's like, you could find your best friend in this business. And like I did. Like you guys literally, like I love you so much. And then another like cool thing I heard from Joel and Stephanie last night was so you can like hold your LCs or your DTs. So if you have like a potential DT, you can, and say you have like 2 people that you just joined as a loyal customer, you can message the people that were hesitant and be like, hey, I have 2 people that already want to like be under you, and like I can help you get started. So that gives them kind of a little bit of more motivation. Like I never thought of it like that. I just always like, once I got a customer, I just placed right away. So that was kind of just a cool little trick that I learned too. But yeah, that's basically my aha moments and everything. So yeah.
Yay, I love that. Thank you for speaking. Yeah, guys, this business, I mean, I don't have any other friends outside of this business because nobody was like on the same page as me, like dreaming bigger, thinking bigger, and just wanting more out of life. Like I did the whole 9 to 5 thing. It wasn't for me. I just want so much more. And like she said, just being around other people who like get it and just want so much more out of life, like there's just honestly nothing better than this at all. Like I've never been around like such supportive, like positive, like motivated people at all. And I just know there's like a lot of big things coming for all of us. So I'm super excited for everyone. So thank you. Who wants to go next? Mariah? Juliana? Yes?
I'll go. I just want to just get it over with because I'm like so dreading talking. Not because I'm scared of you guys, because my everything hurts. Just to clarify. Okay, so my aha moment for sure was when I know like all of our leaders say this and then our eyes glaze over because they're like, yeah, I've heard that a million times, but it's like I forgot who said it exactly. But basically, if you get overwhelmed, this was Jade actually, I remember now. If you're getting overwhelmed with your business and you kind of are like stuck and you're like, oh, I don't even know where to start, just like take a deep breath, take a second, and then just move a little baby step forward. That could be like our simple daily tasks, like go message like 25 people if you have no idea what to do right now. Go get a post up on your story or your feed if you have no idea what to do. Like it's literally just do the simple things until you really got it down and you can move on to the harder things, like getting more haps up, which I know all of us were talking about. It's like post to posts, man, like they work so well, but it's just so much work. So yeah, just as long as you're moving forward, then your business is still up. But the second you stop, you're just setting yourself back so much more than you should be. And another thing is whatever you're thinking, all of us literally have thought it or have gone through it. And again, I know our leaders say this all the time, but seriously, when we were all there at the house, just, doing our late night little chats with all of us half asleep, it was kind of like, Oh, you feel that way too? Yeah, obviously we're all in the same business. We're all gonna feel the same things. So don't be afraid to reach out to anyone. We're all pretty cool except for like Lavis, but that's it.
Stop, I'm dead. Everyone's cool, okay? But
I'm
no,
just kidding. It's an
I
ongoing
know.
joke, guys.
I know. I'm so dead. But it's just, I mean, everything these girls are preaching is literally so true. I can't say anything else around it. Like, you have to take that first step forward. That's the only way you're gonna make progress in this business. And if you aren't moving, you're literally it's self-sabotage. Like, you have to be doing something. You have to be doing the tasks. Like, if you want this business if you want this business bad enough and you want to be successful, you have to take it seriously. You have to go all in and you have to run like it's do or die, like burn the boats. There's no other options. Your journey is your journey. Like, your success, oh my god, your success is gonna come in time. Oh my god, your success is gonna come in your time. And everything is always gonna work out the way that it's meant to work out. So don't stress about it, but definitely get to work and make some moves. I'm so done. Yeah, literally no stress at all. But who wants to go next? I can't. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So, okay, I'm Mariah. I'm obviously like not on Kelsey's team, but I am a diamond. I'm under Cassie Westland. And basically, you guys kind of just like let me crash the party, which was awesome. I'm so grateful that you guys like let me come and experience conference with y'all, because it was seriously like it was insane. And if you weren't there, you need to get there next year, because I missed out last year and I just had major FOMO and was like so bummed that I didn't get to go. So if you've never been, you definitely need to go next year. But so my aha moment was also from Ashley Mayfield's panel, because like everyone said, I'm literally obsessed with her. Like, I got a picture with her at conference and it was the best moment of my life. But so she talked a lot about duplication, which Kelsey already talked about. But one thing that really stuck out to me is I have a problem leading my girls in a way that's like understandable for them. Like, I just kind of expect them to know what I already know, and that's not something that you can do, because however long you've been in this business, whether it's like a month or a year or 10 years, you can't expect your new girls to know exactly what you know. So you kind of have to learn to lead yourself before you're going to be able to lead your new girls. And that was something that really stuck out to me, because how can you expect like any new distributor you sign to do the things that you're not willing to do yourself, or that you put to the back burner because you don't have the time or you're tired? Like, if you're not willing to put up 10 host to post a day, if you're not willing to do self-development, if you're not willing to message 50 to 100 people, like, then how can you expect those girls that you're signing to do those things that should be your non-negotiables and should also be their non-negotiables? So you kind of have to learn how to control yourself so that you can kind of start to duplicate yourself within your team, because the more you do the things that like everyone preaches constantly in this business, like the more you do those, the more you're going to attract that to yourself. So you're going to bring in people that are like-minded, that are going to do the things that you do, and that will like respect you and like listen to you when you tell them to do. And it was Ashley who said this, but she said, show up every day like your ideal distributor and you'll attract those into you. So it really just boils down to mindset. And I think everyone says this every single Zoom you'll ever be on, but mindset is really huge. And it wasn't Ashley, but it was someone else on that panel said, don't think of it as like, oh, do I have to build this team? You get to build this team. Like, you get to like choose how you work this business and work when and where you want. And you get to like create your own income and do all these things and like experience the amazingness and the fun that this business is. We get to do that. It's not oh, I have to go message these people. Oh, I have to put these posts up. No, you get to do that because you're bringing in income from your phone. Like, how many people can say that they're able to do that? Like, that's just like, if you can duplicate that mindset and duplicate the leadership that you're giving to yourself, you can like go all the way to the top. But you have to like be willing to do the things, and then other people will do the things. Yeah, that's my
That's so true. It really is. I mean, it just kind of goes back to like moving. Like you have to move. You guys have to like start doing the tasks, showing up. I mean, you guys showed up on the Zoom tonight, so like that's awesome. Like that's a really good step too. You have to show up to go up, and that doesn't even just go for Zooms. Like literally all the tasks too for your business that help you make money for this business. We are so thankful. There are a lot of people who are struggling right now. But we literally have the opportunity to make an income from our phones and not having to be out working right now, and kind of dealing with all of that. And even if you are working right now, like this business can literally give you everything that you're looking for: money, freedom of time, finances, like literally everything. So that's what I'm saying. Like you just go all in, like make the decision, run and go all in, and just do everything we're all preaching. And there's no reason that you won't be successful. There just isn't. The only reason you're going to fail is if you give up and quit. Like that's it. That is the only answer. But yeah, who else wanted to go? Luis? Yes? No?
I can talk.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
is the beat going?
It doesn't matter.
She go first if she wants.
I'll go. I'm here. I'm just gonna like cough every 5 seconds, but it's fine. So, my name is Luis. I've been in this company for like a year and some change or whatever. This is my first conference. I kind of wish it was more like in person, but it was still just as fun virtual. And I liked how how small of a group we were, because we actually got to like sit and talk and actually talk about like, know each other more like on a deeper level, but also understand like how this business could actually like change people's lives. And that's I guess it's probably one of my aha moments, was just literally just listening to all the top leaders and just like the girls like from within us, just to talk about like why we joined and like how we're just breaking generational curses. And it's just more real and more just like motivational and more empowering, just to like actually like physically like see and hear just a bunch of girls like doing something that everyone talks shit about. I'm dying, hold on. Okay, so yeah, but the conference, like Mark's speech actually is like what got me the most. I kind of like fell asleep for like 10 minutes because the medicine knocked me out, but we're fine. But during his speech, it was, I don't know, like something in me just kind of just like lit up, but he just kept saying like, we're winning. It's just like, I'm 10 times more ready to just actually just run this business and just get my shit together, because the business only really works unless you do. And you're gonna have people on your team who like the idea of what you do, but they don't want to do it, or they overthink it, or they just don't care as much as you want them to care. And like you can't force like good things take time. You can't force your promotion to happen. And Nicole said something about this. She said something how she was more focusing on like just the title of promoting and not like the actual value of her people. And that really stuck with me, because I always had a problem with that, because every time I'm rolling DT, like, yeah, I put my all into them, I train them, but it's just like I was more focused on just me wanting to hit my promotion. And like, yeah, I cared if I helped them, hit their shopping spree or whatever. But it was just mostly for like, I was more focused on like, I need to hit this bonus, or I need to hit this rank at a certain day or a certain date or whatever. But you have to care about the value of your people, and it's just whatever happens. You can always get more people. You can always find people. You have to go through a whole bunch of shitty people just to find like the few good, like 5 people who actually will work and stick with you. I feel like I'm rambling, but it's fine. But yeah, like conference overall was just like an amazing experience, and like I'm so happy I went this year, and I couldn't go last year, but I'm honestly ready for like the next conference. Like I'm ready for next year to happen. Like I'm so excited. And people always say that when you go to conference, you feel more like able to like promote, I guess, because you're surrounded by so many like minded people. And it's true. Like I don't think I've ever felt this empowered to actually like take my shit seriously, because literally when I came home from Florida and I had to go to work the next day, I was literally hating my life. I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to. So yeah.
Yes.
That's all it.
I love that. There's literally nothing like conference at all. I really appreciate for your business. So people who attend conference and watch conference, let that pour into them. I don't know the number exactly, but like they're way more likely to promote and run and like build a successful team and a successful business. So yeah, I love that. I'm so happy that you came this year. Hopefully next year it's in person, fingers crossed. But Nicole, you can go ahead and end it all.
Okay. So I just want to say, like, I've been to the in-person conferences, and by far this year was the best I've ever experienced. And I think it was because like the group of girls that we were able to be with this year, like, I don't know, like everyone's energy was just perfect. Like when you're surrounded by the like-minded people that you want to be surrounded by, or excuse me, when you're surrounded by like-minded people who have the same dreams, have the same goals, like not that obviously the in-person conferences didn't have that, but I don't know, this year was way more intimate, and it was just like I can't explain it, but it was just so much better. Like I still had the same chills, the same excitement that I had from prior conferences, but this year just like I don't know, like I love every single girl that like we got to hang with, and it's just made the conference experience so much better. So like whoever couldn't go this year, like y'all need to go next year with us, and we're gonna get another Airbnb, and y'all need to come because like it's just so I can't explain, I can't put it into words how amazing it is to be surrounded with amazing women who not only obviously want to better their lives for themselves, but they're just so like I can't think of the words, like my mind is like drawing a blank, but they're just so willing to help. Like Mariah and Kayla, like they're not personally on our teams, but they're there pouring into us as well. Like that's the type of people that you need to surround yourself with, and like that's why I don't know, this year was just, oh my gosh, I just loved it. But my aha moment was when I don't remember what the panel was called, but it was with Jade, Sherry Lynn, I believe. I could be mixing it up, but I remember it was Sherry Lynn who was like asking the questions, and I believe it was Steph Dunn who was talking about, or Sherry, I'm sorry, I'm like messing up. Whatever, whoever said it, they were saying how it's better to be consistent for long term instead of doing things like or doing something super like so much just in a couple days, like because obviously I'm like speaking so fast, I'm so sorry y'all, but because like if you like if you're running for like 3 days in a row, you're gonna burn yourself out. But if you're consistent for the long term, like if you're doing the simple tasks day by day, like sending 25 messages here and there, or just doing the simple tasks every single day instead of doing it all at once in 4 days, like you're never, I mean, obviously you might feel burned out sometimes, which we all do. We like need to recharge. But if you're constantly only doing it for like going hardcore for a few days at a time, you will be burnt out. You're not going to want to keep up. And then your business is going to like be so fluctuant. I hope that's the word, because obviously if you're going hard for like these days and then you stop for an amount of days, that's not how your business is ever going to like survive for long term. So I think it was Sherry Lynn, but she was saying how you just need to stay consistent for the long term, consistent every single day, do the small tasks, do something, even if you don't feel like it, do it, because obviously at the end of the day, not all of us wake up every morning. One of the girls said this at the house, not all of us wake up every morning going, oh my God, I want to go post messages. Like, oh my gosh, like obviously not every single day you're going to feel or want to do something, but making sure you stay consistent is where is when your business is going to like hit the high tops. And even when you go through the valleys, you're just so consistent that it doesn't, I mean, it matters because obviously that like valleys could be low, but you see the long-term goal. So you just keep going and it just pushes you. I totally butchered that, but that's what I got from it, because like that's so true. Like I used to be a month ender. I believe me, Jules, and Ricky were talking about this at the airport. Like I used to be a month ender where I like would just kind of like float through the month, and the last week of the month I would like go all in and like I would burn myself out because I'd be stressing out because I waited till the last week of the month, which at the end of the day, it's like, no, like don't do that because you can have success all through the month. It's all a mindset thing. So that really hit home because I used to be like that. So yeah, kind of just opened my eyes to being like, okay, I mean, I've changed and I've gotten better at it, but it really like hit home again, like, okay, like make sure you're staying super consistent because like a month ender is fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the hype, but I'd much rather like be able to relax on the 25th instead of stressing on the 25th, like, oh my God, shoot, I didn't enroll type of thing. So that's kind of like what I got from it. But everyone else's aha moments were the same for me. Like everything that our top leaders pour into us, like it's life-changing because they've gone through it and they're sharing their experiences with us. So we know what to do when we come to those like valleys or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Conference is just amazing. Just like Livy said, I'm ready to go to another event, but yeah, so that's my intake. Hope that's good.
Oh, it was. Thank you. The next event is spring training in April, so make sure you get a ticket for that. It is virtual too, but that's our next event. But that's it for tonight. I'm super excited for all of you guys who got on. I'm excited for everyone on our teams in general. Like whether you're on my team or not on my team, I'm literally excited for everyone. So I hope you guys are too. I hope you're ready to run and just get to work because there's just so much to do. There's so many lives to change, so much money to make, and it's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be so worth it at the end of the day because there's just nothing better than this. Like there really isn't at all. Like you will not catch me going back to a 9 to 5. Like it physically makes me sick to think about. Like I just can't do it. I don't want to because I have so much freedom now and I'm so thankful for that. So I hope you guys are super excited and ready to go. Trust me, you don't want to be left behind. There's so much happening this year. And yeah, that's it. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a good night and let's just get to work. Good night. Bye.
Bye.